you sold drugs with, if I'm not mistaken, your dad and your uncle.
Yeah.
So was that the family business?
That was family business. That's all we knew. Yeah, that's all we knew, how to sell drugs. I couldn't think of nothing else that I could do to make money. You know, I started learning about the club business and making money off the bar and stuff while I was selling drugs.
Right.
But I had to give me some paper.
Right.
You know, but I did have the idea that I'm gonna use this money to do something, but I had to get the knowledge of it first.
So were you guys the top dog in that small town?
Yeah. And that wasn't even nothing to brag about, because it was so easy.
Right.
Because I was born the top dog, because my mama was popular, my uncle was a popular drug dealer, my daddy was a big dope boy.
Right.
So from both sides of my family was the popular, best dressed, entertainers, had fun. So when I got out, before I even started selling drugs, everybody thought I was already selling them.
Right.
Because that's what the family business, and that's what we were known for in that time.
Right. So what's your craziest drug dealing story?
My crazy, shoot, man. Well, one time we got killed by some Jamaicans because of my brother.
What happened?
This one when I had quit selling drugs. So I had quit, so I'm working at Georgia Power, but the whole time I'm looking for a plug. I said, this time when I come back, and man, I don't find some Jamaicans, so I went and told my brother, he was still hustling. I said, bro, I got some Jamaicans, man, we're gonna buy some work from them. Man, we get up there, some Jamaicans, man, listen, the whole time I seen that they was about to rob us. My brother went the quickest me, and he ain't see it. So I was like, man, we need to leave. I said, man, can we go to the bathroom right quick? They were like, yeah, go to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? So I told bro, let's go in and leave. He said, oh, bro, you found the plug, man, this it, man. Yeah. We finna be like them rappers, man. Shannon, we got enough. And the boys were talking, but they was trying to find the money. I left the money in the car. Mm-hmm. And they were like, so what the money? I said, my brother said, we got the money. I said, no, my uncle bring the money when we get the drugs, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't seen no drugs the whole time. Man, my brother was still trying to stay there. But let me tell you, weed must be for some people. Cause my brother, they gave my brother some weed, he finally hit it, he was like, he looked around, he's like, oh yeah, man, I think we need to leave with my brother. They said, no, we don't give y'all all the information, y'all ain't leaving, man. I was like, hey. So them people, the whole time, they about to kill us, but they let us go, man. And that was that's when I was selling drugs. I wasn't selling drugs. Mm-hmm. But another time, me and my daddy had bought some work, and he used to test it out, because he snort powder. Right. So he snorted the powder. I was like, this dope ain't got no smell. He's like, yeah, man, I think they got us, man. He snorted him, so he don't snort a few grams. He like, damn, man. I said, dawg, man, we don't got. He said, man, I'm gonna call him in the morning, man. Cause he called him, the plug won't answer the phone. He said, in the morning, I'm gonna call him, I'm going up there. Man, they don't got us with some fake dope. So I like, dawg. So about 3 o'clock that morning, he called me. I answered the phone. I said, Daddy, what's up? He said, hey, son. He said, ain't nothing wrong with that dope. He said, it just sneak up on you late. He said, everything good. He said, if I don't call you back in the morning, I'm in the hospital. So we thought we had a bad batch, but it ended up being
it was the real.
It was the real deal. But we had dope story for days.
How you in the game and ain't got no stick?
Because I ain't move like that. When I was a dope boy, I ain't move like a dope boy.
But that don't mean they not moving like that.
Yeah, but the country wasn't that violent. You know, everybody had guns, but I ain't had one. Cause if you come to me and get it, you can have it. But the way I was moving out there, man,
right?
It was just a little different,
right? You
know what I'm saying? So,
you had the trap house?
No, I had a trap house when I first started.
Right.
This time I was selling weight.
Right. Okay.
So I knew how to turn a brick into 2.5 bricks.
Right.
So I was selling re-rock. You couldn't cook my dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was cutting it. So I was able to sell so much weight. Only thing I had to do was drop it off to people.
Right.
And they distributed. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't had them like 3 or 4 people.
Right.
So the people I had, I knew. So
you a kitchen man too?
Huh?
You was in the kitchen too?
Yeah, I was in the kitchen. My daddy cooked better than me. Okay. I didn't know how to re-rock better than him. So I knew how to re-rock. My daddy cooked. You know what I'm saying? He'll drop, 28 grams, bring it back to 70. You know, he was better than me at that. But the people I knew, and I would not deal with nobody else. I remember I had a dude who was selling dope too fast. Because I had to stop selling re-rock because somebody came from Miami with some good dope. Right. And I noticed my dope had stopped selling because I had some bad dope. I was like, man, why my dope ain't selling? Find out it was a dude from Miami had some crystal good coke. So I had to stop re-rocking my dope and sell raw. So 1 week, in 3 days, I went through a brick and a half. I'm like, hey, man. So I went to my partner. I said, boy, I took him another quarter brick. I said, boy, you selling this pretty fast. He said, oh, no, I ain't selling this by myself. He said, hey, them boys from Claxton too. I said, what? I said, them boys outside? I said, oh, no, tell them I ain't got none. I ain't trying to be that type of drug dealer.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't trying to take care of all the counties.
Oh.
So I had to back up because I wasn't trying to be too big because I still wanted to get out.
Go, the Fed's coming now.
Yeah,
you get too big, the Fed's coming.
You get too big in the wrong world. I was not trying to get, I was just trying to keep enough money
Right.
to fund my dream and pay my bills, but at the same, I wasn't trying to get too big.
Did the Feds come in?
Yeah, they came. They came, but they came and got my daddy because what had happened was he dealt with a dude the way he was going to, because he was on the run for like a year. So we had to start getting dope kind of local. So it's a dude he was getting dope from in a town close by, and the dude ended up snitching on him. But during the process, we on the phone making move. So they don't got him for one case, but now they finding out about it. And I was Country Wayne at the time.
Yeah.
So the day I quit, and I got rid of all my dope. The Feds came to my house the next day. And I always try to figure out how they knew to come, but they already knew. And my daddy, they got him. He had to turn himself in, and when he was in there, the DA told him, he said, don't think I don't know about your son. But he told the DA, my son is a comedian. He ain't got nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? My daddy kept it G. He went and did his time because by that time I was Country Wayne to the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was a crazy journey, man.
I mean, basically he took that hit for you.
Yeah, not really.
He could have said you was part of the operation.
But I told him to stop going down there. I been stopped going. I said, I ain't sending my money no more.
Right.
Cause I ain't something fishy about the dude. And he kept going. So they wouldn't have knew about the whole situation.
Had he done what you told him to.
Daddy was moving, man, Daddy was like the sun in the streets, man. He was moving reckless.
Man. So the job, so let me ask you a question. You said you worked at Southern
Company.
Southern Company. That's an electric company, right?
Yeah. I was with the environmental part though.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So what was you tasked to do?
They called me double zero, cause they say I ain't know nothing. So I was supposed to do little stuff like I was a laborer.
Right.
You know, and you know, that job was good, man.
Right.
It just that child support just sent me back to the streets.
You close to Register, Georgia, too, right? With the chicken plant. Ain't there a chicken plant?
Oh, you talking about in class?
Yeah. Well,
Crowders. I mean, you talking about Crowders and I forgot what Crowders at, man.
Yeah.
Steelmore.
Steelmore. That's exactly what Steelmore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I used to work for the class, the chicken porcher too, called chicken.
I went out there to try to work one time.
How was it?
Got out the car and smelled that chicken. I said, I gone. I turned right back around. I couldn't take it. I smelled that chicken. I said, I can't do it.
Right.
I can't do it. But yeah, man, I tried to work. I tried a lot of things, but you know, hey man, I'm just glad. That's why I'm glad I'm here. Sometimes when I lose money in the casino, I'm like, man, that's for me selling drugs. I'm not supposed to lose it.
What's your game in the casino? What you like to play? Blackjack, roulette, crap? Blackjack? Mm-hmm. You good?
I must not be. It beat me way more than I beat it.
When you got your tax refund, you had a nice little grip?
Yeah, I should get back about 5,000, 6.
In a small town like that?
Oh boy, man, you must don't know.
You King Willie then.
Yeah, you get back, boy, my baby mama used to get back 7 or 8. And when I was hustling, I'm like, I need some of that.
Yeah, cause they claimed them.
You finna give me that. If you won't ask me for money all year. And they used to give me that. Well, I ain't gonna lie, Gina used to give me her money. She say that to this day. I'm the only one who used to give you my tax money. Nobody didn't believe me. Hey, Gina used to give me that tax money, boy. Because I just tell everybody give me their tax money because you finna, so that way I can buy more dope. Because you finna ask me for money all year.
Right.
Invest in the pile.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that tax money. Yeah. That tax money. I feel like that's why I tell people when you get that tax money, man, you and your family members, man, should go get a chicken spot, man. Go get something. Go start a business. Because that's what I should do, invest in my parties. Every dollar I used to get, I always invest it before I spend it. I don't really spend money.
Because you had a nightclub, right?
Yeah, I had a nightclub, but I was throwing parties before the nightclub.
Right.
I wouldn't have never started. It's like Hollywood. I wouldn't have never tried to come if I ain't already have a fan base.
Right.
So I always move like that. Only reason I opened a nightclub because I already was throwing parties.
Right.
I already had the clientele.
Right.
So every business I start, man, you got to have leverage for something before.
Right.
So yeah, so I had a nightclub.
So you had a little juke joint. You had a little hole.
I had two on. I had the spot, and then I was throwing parties at the spot. Then I got my own club the spot. So I had two. I was getting 50% of the money in this one, then I opened my own.
Right.
And man, them clubs were jumping. That's why it was.
Yeah, them small towns, they ain't going nowhere but to your club.
Yeah, them clubs were doing, I was profiting like, between both of them, I was profiting like 21,000 profit. I was making like 40 or 50, but I was profiting like $20,000 and up a month. Profit. I'm talking about after I buy the liquor, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything, pay everybody. Them clubs were jumping.
Because, the rent and everything, the
One
license.
night,
Yeah.
I was only open on Saturdays.
That's it?
I had, you go online and Google, it's probably on YouTube, my old Facebook. I be like, if you at the spot, you're hot. If you ain't, you're not. It's your boy Kountry Wayne, man. Meet me at the spot. And the whole time, I'm the comedian going viral online. So I'm still ain't trying to go to Hollywood.
Right.
I'm using all these people, hopefully someone drive.
Right.
But my club stayed packed because I was Kountry Wayne in the streets, now Kountry Wayne online.
Right.
So I'm in the club business. Man, I wasn't paying attention to the comedy.
You still own the club back down?
No, I got rid of them.
Why?
Because when I started touring with comedy, them guns, my brother called me one night. He said, how everything was? I had did a show in Albany, Georgia. I'm sleep. It was about 4 o'clock in the morning. He said, everything good. I said, you got the money? He said, yeah, we made a bunch of money tonight. He said, this one other thing. Somebody got shot. I said, what? The helicopter out here right now. So the violence was, you know how them clubs get.
Yeah.
When I was there, never had a problem.
Right.
But when I used to leave, it's get crazy.
Wow. But and still get the alcohol, the fight.
Listen, it's that pork. Let me tell you something. Alcohol bad, but it's a lady named Pam. Shout out to Miss Pam. She started bringing sauce meat in the cup. No, what the stuff in the cup, gonk.
Yeah.
I was watching them. That made them fight more than the liquor. I say, girl, if you don't get this goddamn pork out of here, so that food and that alcohol,
Yeah.
man, and music, that ain't a good combination.
Nah. Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before 2 something.